nice trading day, getting back most of yesterday's losses. Here are the live results today. Plus 1900 on the 50K, plus 6500 on the 200K, slightly lower than the hypotheticals, around 50 bucks. And yesterday's live results, by the way, these are platform. I take these out of the platform and estimate the commission. Could be slightly different than that at the end. I think we're actually 65.25 and 19, maybe 19.25 are the live results, but I put in the low number. So we'll look at the statement and know the final results tomorrow. Yesterday's live results were this, and so getting back most of those gains on a pretty efficient, easy Friday trend. Very stealth at first and very tricky. At the end of the day, it looks easy, but during the day, it's tricky. Here are the hypotheticals. Like I said, this puts the drawdown at 15,785. Kind of where we were on Wednesday. We took about a $6,500, $6,600 loss yesterday and made it back today. And so not many trades. Only 4 strategies traded. 4 for 4 on the Nasdaq, taking long trades. Here is what the Nasdaq looked like. Here is Monday. Monday, there was a gap up. See this gap up on Monday, very narrow range. And then the market, last Friday it closed near Tuesday's, Wednesday's prices. And then let's see what happened today. This close, let's see, Tuesday. Here's Tuesday's close, and here's Wednesday's close. So it's the highest close of the week, but it did not take out Tuesday's gap up. We had 2 gaps up. Monday gap up, Tuesday gap up. Really just a chop, not much happening. We have midterms coming up. Could see some more chop, could see a rally. Today, the price action was what I anticipated the least likely. I thought that the market was propped up all week and we were due for some selling with the bonds. The market once again saw the bond sell-off and said, the Fed's going to pause or pivot. The Fed's going to pause or pivot. So that constant desire to liquidity that's anticipating a Fed pause or pivot keeps coming in. And the market is bid up, seasonal time of year to bid the market up. And so that's what happened today and turned into a nice rally. Looked like it was going to do what it did yesterday at first. Yesterday the market rallied and rolled over. So it gapped down, rallied. I thought it was going to roll over, and then it ran up. So interesting thing also is that there were no trades until noon Eastern time. Also, something to look at here is that the data, there's gaps in our data. Seeing more gaps in our data, and you saw a gap today in our data. Let me show you where that is. In the NYSE data, there are gaps, and so that can affect the trading results. Speaking with TradeStation, these results are permanent, and so they won't be there. They won't backfill this, and signals will change. That's what they've said so far. So you see a gap in the tick data and the advanced decline line data, and I'm glad they're not going to fix that, because this represents what really happened. And so sometimes that happens in trading. I don't like it when there's gaps and then it fills in and then a trade signal changes or another trade shows up that was profitable and we didn't get it because the data wasn't there intraday. One of the things that you have to think about in trading are things you can't control, like your data provider. No data provider is perfect. So before you get upset at your current data provider or broker, no data provider, platform, or broker are perfect. They all eventually have a technical error. And so that's one of the things you have to manage in your trading. And today it didn't affect us so far. From what I can tell, 4 for 4 on the Nasdaq. So like I said, bull markets are stealth and manipulative. And it often feels like they're about to roll over, and then out of nowhere, before you realize it, there's been a slow trend higher. And so you have to watch that, and the market starts doing that like it's been doing, then you have to anticipate that we could potentially be in bear market or bull market mode. Bulls are stealth, and so bull market mode today. One day does not a trend make. We're coming into the midterms, and the market could pause selling, I guess, or stay sideways. I thought today it would either go sideways or down, and it went up instead. And so tricky price action. I'd anticipated a rally, but then gave up on this rally for the week at yesterday's sell-off, and then it did rally. So the very stealth nature of when you think the market's about to sell off and it rallies is indicative of a new bull market sometimes. And so We are day to day though, and we had nice long trades today. Let's go over the trades. Nasdaq strategy gap continuation 54.30. This is trading 2 E-minis. Tick reversal plus 180. Very end of the day, just a small trade. Overlapping Q. These are trading 2 E-minis, like I said. So divide that in half per E-mini. 39.50 overlapping Q and VTNQ plus 35.50. A little disappointed we didn't have more strategies trading this trend. Only 4 strategies traded, and three did really well. Really nice trades here. Gap continuation, nice trade. But the others did not trade. One thing to consider is a 500-point rally in the Nasdaq. Here's one thing that we could anticipate potentially. 500 points in the Nasdaq is $10,000 per E-mini, $10,000 per E-mini. And it is not unrealistic to the thought of capturing a 500-point rally if this market gets going. And, you know, if you capture that with up to 10 contracts, that's 100K. You could capture a 100K move in one day. Don't plan on that. Don't expect that. But there could be some, you know, if the market turns around and starts to rally or get some very bullish news, we could get. I've been anticipating a 500 to 1,000 point rally. I've been anticipating lower prices as well. And you know, if we can't get lower prices, then oftentimes the market will then reverse and go up. And so something to consider, something to look at on the positive side. What you can possibly see on the upside is always positive, but you can't plan on having that for sure. You can only manage your risk while you do that. And so manage your risk, take your trades, follow your strategies, and we just want to get our equity curve going forward. And we started live trading again, and we're about minus 150 on the last 2 days, with a couple of robot trades as well this month. And so down a little bit on the month. I'll go back and get the totals. I think it's around down about 1,000 on the month, or 0.5% per E-mini on the 200K portfolio. So those are the trades on the day for Friday, October the 21st, 2022. Hey, David Bean here. Welcome to Capstone Trading Systems YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe to join our community of algorithmic traders. We are real money traders. We share our winning streaks, we share our losing streaks, as well as market updates, strategies, and coding tips.